Morning everyone, welcome to the Highway Maniac. My name's Emery N. West and I'll be your host this morning. So today it's about 92 degrees outside and we're headed off to a town called Willis, Texas. And we're gonna go up today and we're gonna enjoy a restaurant called the Fish Pond Restaurant. And it sets probably about 6 to 7 miles on the outside of Willis. I'm guessing, without looking at the map, it's probably close to about 50 miles, maybe 45 miles outside of the center of Houston. Excellent restaurant. We've been there several times. So you'll notice in this footage, because the first time we went, I had breakfast and it was amazing. The next time we went, I actually had the chicken fried steak and I actually filmed that. That was amazing. That was awesome. So, and while we were there, I wound up talking to some people. You know, they were sitting at another table and they had a burger and it looked really good. So we went back like a week later and I had a burger. So come along with us today and hope you enjoy today's video as I show you the Fish Pond Restaurant in Willis, Texas, as we have breakfast, a chicken fried steak, and a burger. So your name is?
Ronnie.
Ronnie? Ronnie. So how long have you had the place?
11 years next week. October the 6th, it'll be 11 years.
11 years. Yeah. So do you own the RV park too?
No, I lease this building.
Nope. $11 years ago, what made you decide to do a restaurant?
I had been in it for all my life.
Okay.
When I started out, that's all my dad ever did.
Okay.
I started washing dishes when I was 8 years old. And he passed away when I was 17. And I took over a restaurant he had at that time. And I run it till I was 37.
Wow.
And it was a 24-hour.
Oh yeah,
just like this.
Yeah. Made sausage patty you do here, that's just out of this world. That's like a hamburger on a plate.
My brother taught me how to make that sausage years ago. And we went to the grocery. I took it. I was doing it at the other end.
Now you open the steam table, you open that for 5 days a week, and you've got chicken fried steak. One day I had meatloaf from it. You got steak tips, and I mean, now you don't do that on the weekend.
No, because, well, I've never been a real fan of the steam table. I do it because working people can get in and
get out.
The meatloaf and stuff we don't. We just do that's on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we do that Monday through Friday. We open at about 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock. We do that up here the week for working people. That a lot of people drive here from Conroe. They don't have time to wait.
I mean, the breakfast for us is a big thing, you know.
We like the mom and pop places.
That's what we like. I don't want to change.
No, I don't either. And I love going around and seeing what everybody else is doing.
Absolutely.
You know, I enjoy that too.
Here we are, we've arrived at the Fish Pond Restaurant up in Willis, Texas, out on Route 75. That is why it is so noisy here. This is a true Texas mom and pop, down home restaurant. The food here is amazing. So we've eaten a lot here. The chicken fried steak is amazing. The breakfast is amazing. I haven't had a burger yet. That's probably what I'm gonna have today.
I can't count the number of times we've been here. Sometimes twice in one day. It's like, what do you want for dinner?
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
So let me get it. So, all right, so we're at the Fish Pond restaurant. We've ordered breakfast. I've ordered the country boy breakfast. My wife ordered ham, an egg, and hash browns. So it's just arrived. Now the interesting thing here is they have fresh biscuits that they make in-house, and they're just wonderful. So here's my wife's breakfast. This is hash brown, slice of ham, biscuit, and an egg. Look at those biscuits. Them are fresh, fluffy biscuits. So I've got the country boy breakfast, which is a country fried steak, gravy. Look at the crunch on that steak right there. And then it comes with hash browns and 2 eggs. Wow, look at that. All right. Boy, that looks good.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, so our meal has arrived. And as I'd said before, this is the first time I've had a burger here, okay? It's also the first time I've had onion rings. So let's have a quick look at what Kelly's got, because she's got her standard breakfast, which is 1 egg, home fries with a ham slice, and that gorgeous biscuit that he makes here. I mean, these biscuits are just unbelievable. Take a good look at that. So that is that. I mean, just take a look at the size of that biscuit, would you? I mean, check that out. Look at the texture of it. There you go, 1 egg. It's a beautiful ham slice. Now let's have a kind of a close-up here if we can. I know my close-ups aren't great, but the crunch on these onion rings is just unbelievable. Look at that. I mean, that is a beautiful looking batter on that onion ring. Now let's have a look at this burger, shall we? So let's see here, what do we got here? So, we got a burger, a little mustard on it, 2 good-sized patties. Oh, they look like a homemade patty. Some cheese, little lettuce in there, 2 pieces of cheese actually. So we've got some pickles, we got some onions, we got some tomatoes. And this feels like a fresh roll. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it right out of the package. Because you know me, I love slippage in a burger. Oh, look at that. Now this is probably close. I'm gonna say this is probably close to a ½ pound.
I said we'll actually come here for one of the only places in the area that will actually come here for breakfast or lunch and then come back again for dinner. You know, twice in one day. And you know, it's just.
If we didn't live almost 40 miles from here, we'd do the same thing.
Yeah, food is unbelievable.
Yeah.
We tell so many people about it. They come here and they're like, "Oh my God!"
So we're gonna dig into this. Get some gravy out. Gotta have that white gravy. Pour that all on. Actually, we might as well just dump it right on there. We will. Look at that. That's good looking stuff right there. That's wicked good food. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. That is everything you want in a biscuit. Fluffy, little squish to it. Yeah, those are gonna be wicked good. Now if there's any one thing that I like, and that's butter. I love butter. And I love fresh homemade butter as well. A little salt with the eggs. So here's a trick that I learned from coming here in the past few other times. The biscuits are so amazing that you're going to want to eat the whole biscuit. So I learned that if you eat the bottom of the biscuit first, you can't help yourself but eat the top, and that way there you'll force yourself to eat the biscuit. So let's have a look at this steak, shall we?
I got very good people. The Lord has blessed me with a lot of good employees, and that's what makes everything work.
It's big. I mean, it's taking up, it's probably 5 inches in diameter. Let's see how it is, shall we? Oh yeah. Look at that. Nice piece of good steak, wrapped in chicken fried, little gravy.
Then we put that deal on cover.
It was funny because we'd only come on Saturdays.
You didn't know.
We didn't even know it was there, right? Then one day she had the day off, and I went, let's go up, we'll get something to eat. We got there, and I think it was a Tuesday we came the very first time, and the window was open. I said, wait, what is that? She goes, oh, that's our steam table. I said, well, I gotta go look at that.
Steam table, you know, you come in at 10 o'clock, go there running for like 10 to 2.
I noticed you waited for that.
Yeah, I was waiting for the steam table, but I know they open at 10. I work nights. I go home, I go to bed. I get up about 10 or 11, and I come here and eat, and then I go home and go back to bed.
No joke.
I get up in the middle. So I'm basically getting up almost like in the middle of the night, coming here to eat and going back home and going back to bed.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
The taste. Wow. The taste is phenomenal. The burger is, I gotta look at this burger because I'm thinking these are more than I'm thinking these might be a grilled burger. And I'm thinking this is a grilled burger. It has an amazing taste. It's seasoned just right. The tomatoes are fresh. They're not green in any way. The cheese is an excellent melding with the flavor. It's got red onions on it. Let's have another bite of this. That's good food right there. Yep. Let's have a piece of that biscuit. That's good food. More gravy. Look at that. Yeah, that's not all batter. That is actual steak inside of that. Now that's what I'm talking about. Have some of them hash browns. Now normally when I have hash browns, I ask for them to be well done. Today I didn't, so that you could see the color and you could see the amount that normally is. That's what we'll label. That's wicked good. The snap of that red onion, the pickle, it's not overpowering because the lettuce doesn't add any real flavor to it, but the cheese, the taste of the cheese, the tartness of the cheese, and the snap with the way that he's cooked that burger and whatever they put on the burger for a little bit of seasoning is excellent. It's just excellent. The mustard that he's chosen and the mayonnaise works very well. It's all mixed together. Let's have another bite of that, shall we? Oh yeah. That was wicked good. Yeah. So the interesting thing about the hash browns here is they're not frozen. They're hash browns that they shred here on site. So they're always fresh. Look at that. Every bite of this is just delicious. Yeah. That's what I call good southern food right there. That is. Look at that biscuit. Right up close. You can see the fluffiness of the biscuit.
You know, I tell them, you know, this just ain't my business, it's all of y'all.
Right.
We all make our living here. So we got to do the best we can do all the time.
Let's try one of these onion rings here. So look at the crunch on that onion ring. That's excellent. Lightly brown. Yeah. Little salt seasoning on it. The onion is perfectly done. It's a thick band of onion, probably. I always cut them ½ an inch thick or so. Excellent, just excellent.
How are we doing back here?
Perfect, perfect. Thank you very much. The batter is kind of sweet, real crunchy. I don't know if it's the same batter they use on their chicken fried steak that I had the last time we were here, but I don't think so. It's excellent. So some friend of ours come up on a recommendation
and they drove up. They're about 40 miles from here, and they said the onion rings were amazing. So we've tried the onion rings today as well, instead of the French fries. You gotta love good home-cooked food, especially with an onion ring. Excellent. Now look at that. That's just the batter. And the batter here is so tender, it's so fluffy and crispy. You just can't help yourself. You gotta eat it. It's just excellent food. Excellent, good, down-home country cooking. So we'll label this as wicked good food. Let's go back to this burger, shall we? Oh, look at that. That is just Southern loving right there. That is home-cooked love infused in that food, and you can taste it in every bite. As usual, the Fish Pond restaurant just outside of Willis never, ever, never lets you down with good food. And the quantity of food that you get, it's just unbelievable. Wicked good food. Well, this brings us to the close of another great day of eating good burgers and good food around Houston, Texas. So we're back home in the dooryard here. I hope you've enjoyed sharing our experiences today with us, and I hope you'll continue sharing them as we continue traveling this great country. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button down below, click on that red button, and don't forget to click the bell so you get notified when a new video comes out. Look below for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest links so you can follow us through our daily travels. Again, thank you from the Highway Maniac, and remember, when in doubt, take it out and ride it out.